What a disappointing season for the Knicks so far. I honestly have been really, really, really disappointed in the Knicks so far, given their team, given all that they have done, all the offseason moves, everything, expectations, and how weak the East really was. Just think about it for 1 second. The East, to begin the year, had no Jason Tatum, no Tyrese Halliburton, and we all knew that Joel Embiid was not going to be healthy for the most of it. We knew that after a certain point, Dame was out, so that was just Giannis by himself with Miles Turner. So where was the competition? Genuinely, where was the competition? We all thought and assumed that the Knicks would make the finals, and they should have. And obviously, the playoffs haven't even started yet, but they should have been the number one seed. I genuinely don't think that the Knicks are gonna go to the finals. Maybe make the Eastern Conference Finals if they have certain good matchups. But right now, I don't really think so. And that's not to say that they don't have a talented team. They have a very talented team, actually. Jalen Brunson, who I'm not going to say is having a bad year. He's still having a decent year. But I don't think he's having the best year. I don't think he's having, he's not blowing expectations personally. Like, there's a lot of guards that are having better years than him. And it's kind of disappointing because I really thought maybe he can take his game to the next level. But as of right now, no, he hasn't. And he's still giving you decent numbers. But it's just, I don't know. There's something missing with the Knicks. Like, you pretty much traded everything for Mikal Bridges. Did you give 4 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges? Was it 4 or 5? I think it was 4. Please don't let it be 5. But 4 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, who can't even give you 12 points consistently. 12, 13 points is the maximum he can give you. The only thing you can count on him is that he won't miss a game because he really gives a shit about the iron streak, which is good on him. Like, honestly, more players should play. But that's the only thing he's consistent with, playing. You have OG, who is a glorified role player. I think he's like a superstar role player. He's the most apex, most peak a role player can get. Decent defender, decent to great defender. Really good three-point shooter. OG 2 threes, real ones know. He'll get the 2 threes always. And he's a good slasher. He's decent. I really think he's missing the dog in him that I think he used to have. It's one of those things where, where it's you have that Rough Rider, but then when he gets a little bit of money, he changes. I really genuinely think that's OG Anunoby. When he was in Toronto, he was a different beast. And in New York, I'm not saying it's not there. It's definitely there. He's still really good. But I just don't see that level of consistency that I thought I would with him. And then you have Karl-Anthony Towns, the biggest X factor for the Knicks. He is the X factor. I think he might be the biggest X factor for any team. Most important X factor for any team in all the NBA right now. Because Cat's play, Cat's role, Cat's mood, Cat's fouls, every single thing about Cat really determines whether the Knicks are going to be good or bad. And I have always been on the standpoint that Cat needs to be like taking most of the shots. And he needs to be put into better positions. When Cat is a role player on the team, when he only gets 13 points and 10 rebounds, that's not what you need from Cat. Cat is a player who can shoot the three, can shoot the midi, can drive, can post up decently, can finish at the rim, can shoot great free throws, and he's 7 feet tall. So you have that availability. I don't want to always see Jalen Brunson just check up contested twos, right? However, I'm not saying give the ball to Cat when you're down by 2 or there's a minute left to go. No, I'm not saying that. There's certain players with certain aspects. But I want to see Cat more involved because he's a beast on the boards. And he's a pretty good shooter, especially for his size. So I want to see Cat average Cat should be getting 25 points, right? And then you have Josh Hart, who's still a really good player, man. Maybe shoot a little bit less, but he's a decent player. He is the heart and soul of the team, I would say, for sure. And I really did like the pickup of Jose Alvarado for them, but he's been playing a little bit less. And then you have the Diawatre guy; he's pretty good too. So I'm not saying that the Knicks don't have a good roster. The issue is they don't have it. Who's the I don't know, number one option? Jalen Brunson. He's not even 6 feet tall. And you saw what happened last year. Yes, they beat the Boston Celtics. Fair and square, may I add, right? A lot of people say, oh, Tatum got injured. They were up 3-1 when Tatum got injured. So they were going to beat the Celtics regardless, right? Props for that. But they still couldn't make the Eastern Conference Finals even last year. Oh, no. Sorry. Mistake. I meant to say they couldn't make the finals last year. They lost in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Indiana Pacers. Pacers on paper were not really that good of a team. It's just that their camaraderie, the style that they played with, their togetherness, their will to win was just second to none. Literally, I genuinely think that if if Tyrese Halliburton played Game 7, he would be the champion. Right? So Shea caught himself a really big break. We've never seen like anything like that ever happen in such a crucial game. You have the worst injury ever. But anyways, neither here nor there. Coming back to season 2026, I really think that the Knicks should be the number one seed. And I'm really disappointed in them for not being number one seed. And that's not like to sound ignorant, to sound arrogant, to sound I'm not trying to hate on them, but I'm just trying to be realistic, man. Like right now, the issue is now if they were the number one seed, you would have been pretty healthy, pretty good favorite, and you would have had a lot of confidence going into the playoffs. But now they're the third seed, and the issue is the boy Tatum is back, and he's looking great as ever, player of the week, right? And he's looking great as ever. He's looking fresh. I really think that time off. Obviously, he got his body and his mind healthy, but I think the way that he observed the game for the last 6-7 months, just watching the Jaylen Brown take over, watching his team, I think he maybe got a different aspect of the game and different growth has been happening. Like I see Tatum passing shots, giving up shots that he wouldn't really, giving up shots that he would take, making great passes, great reads. I like the way Tatum's playing, man. I really like the way, obviously Brown's been an MVP candidate. So Celtics are here and they're here to stay. I don't think the Knicks can beat the Celtics. They're a great matchup for them. And the funny thing is they've been getting swamped. Swamped by the Detroit Pistons. Yeah, Cade's injury now. We don't know what's going to happen with that. But they've been getting swamped. The biggest competition for them isn't the Celtics, isn't the Pistons. I think it's the Cavs. The Cavs, man. Getting James Harden was a steal of a move. And I think that's one of the trades where it was a win-win for both teams, right? You have the Clippers who are excelling with Darius Garland and have a better future with him. But now James Harden is in win-now mode. And you've been seeing what he's doing for the bigs. Whenever Jared Allen plays, he's like 15-10, 18-10, 18-20, that's 18-12. Like he's putting up great numbers. He's not having no like 6 or 4 point games anymore. And Donovan Mitchell is great as ever. Mobley's good. And James Harden's given some more juice to that team, and I think the healthy Cavs can beat the Knicks for sure. Raptors, even though I'm from Canada, it's just not. This is not the year. I don't really see it at all actually. And then you have Philly, yes, Philly, maybe the most complete basketball team in the whole league. Funny enough, yeah, they're really good, man. When healthy. That's the issue. Tyrese Halliburton, great player. PG's restored the break. 25 games really gave him some more energy, some time off, and he's been looking great as ever. It all just comes back down to Joel Embiid, right? If Embiid can stay healthy, if he can play, they're great. If he can't, they're not, right? VJ has been really good. Quentin Grimes has been good. Kelly Oubre has been good. Bona's decent. Barlow's good. Like, they have a good roster, man. Really good roster. I don't know why they traded McCain. It's really stupid, but... And then you have the Charlotte Hornets, man. You have the Hornets who are no joke. I don't know if they can win a series, but I really think they could beat the Pistons for some reason. But I don't know if they can actually win a series, but they'll put up a great fight. You have the Hawks who are just looking... What do they want? 15 out of 17 games, right? And I think the Hawks have a really good chance against the Knicks. Then you have Miami, Miami is just Miami, right? You know they can come in and maybe swoop a series and swing some momentum, but just neither here nor there. Like, this should have been the year that they made the finals, the Knicks, and it's not happening. It's not happening. I had a lot of comments, a lot of messages saying, "Oh, you're hating on the Knicks, this, that. Oh, you're petty." First of all, it's petty hoops for a reason, right? I give honest opinions, but sometimes I am petty, right? But I try keeping it real. I try keeping it a buck for the most part. And I don't know. I really don't think the Knicks have it this year. And I do like it when the Knicks are good, man. When the Knicks are good, the whole NBA is better. Like Knicks fans, like when they have something to actually root for, to cheer for, every single thing is better, right? Knicks are hot. It's good for the league, good for the market, good for everything. But right now, you can pin this video, go back on it, but they're not winning at all.